Superfly en el ataque. Dos cambios hace Roberto Martínez al regreso de Rubén Díaz que por cierto está lesionado el día de hoy.
Escucha.
Y el otro, el ingreso de Joao Félix por Bernardo Silva.
Dubai for Ronaldo second World Cup, yo. Dubai for Ronaldo second World Cup. The second Ronaldo World Cup, yo.
Y Nurrael estarán jugando por los costados. Faisulaev, Ganiev y Shumurodov son los hombres de ataque. Muy bien, Luisito. Sí. Esa formación, esa alineación de Uzbekistán, 3 cambios. Hace el pelo Fabio Cannavaro con respecto al primer partido en la derrota contra Colombia. Cambia el portero, Nematov en lugar de Yusupov. Ingresa en la mitad de la cancha Hamrobekov como contención en lugar de Mosgovoy, y en la banda derecha Ganiev en lugar de Urunov, lo que va a provocar que Faisulaev cambie de sector y hoy juegue por la izquierda. Señor, ahí está el técnico Roberto Martínez. A ver si ha controlado la tensión que se ha vivido en los últimos días después de aquel empate. Y Fabio Cannavaro, como dije antes, que dice que sueña con un milagro y colarse entre los mejores terceros para clasificar a la próxima ronda. Ya está todo listo. Vamos a ver. ZIPCODE, damas y caballeros, comienzan 90 minutos del deporte más hermoso del mundo.
Let's go, guys.
El primer pelotazo que vino.
The second World Cup. I'll be back in 20 minutes, yo. I'll be right back in a few minutes, yo.
Bien, Ayumatov ahí
Dime.
de la pierna para quitarle el balón del control al futbolista portugués. Los 3 centrales juegan con línea de 3, 5 atrás en total. Uzbekistán, los 3 centrales juegan en el extranjero. Obviamente Kusanov en el City y los otros centrales juegan en Emiratos Árabes Unidos y el que recién vimos, Ayumatov, en el fútbol de Irán. Aquí está Joao Félix, que maneja la pelota y va a venir con el toque atrás. Rubén Díaz. Ahora, 2 centrales, uno en cada lado, son jugadores de Pep. Sí, compañeros. Y fueron titulares, claro, sí. Varios partidos en la Liga Premier y en Champions. Saque de banda. Bruno Méndez dice, es mía. Fabio Cannavaro dando indicaciones. En aquel costado, en el terreno de juego, Rodrigo Camacho, cuénteme cómo está el ambiente.
Luis Omar, ¿cómo estás? Qué gusto saludarte. Diego, Jaime, también tremendo. Igual que durante el debut de la selección de Portugal. Te dejo a quién está.
Neto, Vitinha. El balón que vino por el costado y de primera a la media vuelta. En el fondo, ahí sacando esa pelota estaba Yt-ISevenFast. Ahora, el partido pasado, don Diego, más de 700 pases, solo 7 remates. Aquí está Portugal, el toque de balón dentro del área, el pase atrás, Pegale le va a pegar. Esto iba a ser el primero, señores. Bruno Fernández, tiro de esquina, que tapada. Se quedó dormido Uzbekistán en un saque de manos, lo durmió Portugal. La pelota jugada hacia Bruno, que engancha para darle el zurdazo, el desvío en el defensor que se tiraba al piso, eleva la pelota lo suficiente para que esta pase por arriba del travesaño de Nematov. La primera clara del partido, un minuto nada más, en un par de minutos, la ha tenido el seleccionado europeo. El que le va a pegar es Joao Conceição. Díaz prefiere tocar en corto. Ahora Bruno Fernández, que vino con ese balón, la pelota que pica en el borde del área chica y saliendo desde atrás. Le tiró un costado. Sí, no quiso comprometerse ante la presión de Renato Veiga. Ya un cambio sustancial con respecto al primer encuentro de Portugal, Luis. Lo participativo que se ve Bruno Fernández en esos primeros movimientos del encuentro. Bruno Méndez. Aquí está Vitinha. Rubén Díaz. Se frenó. Ya tocó por este sector Renato Veiga. Vitinha. Díaz. Quiere sacar a la selección de Uzbekistán, que estaba metido bastante atrás. Nuno Méndez. Aquí está Joao Félix. Bruno Fernández pedía la pelota. Se la tiró a Nuno Méndez, que tiene espacio, dejó en el camino. Escuchen el balón que vino para Cristiano. Cristiano, era primera, 3.
Por eso, como dice Cristiano, por eso nada más. Un par de centímetros no alcanzó a meterle la punta del botín Cristiano a este centro por izquierda de Nuno Méndez. Ahí la rozó, creo que la pelota. Así de cerquita estuvo el capitán de Portugal de tener la chance de marcar el primer gol del partido.
Ahí está el toque que vino más atrás, Renato Veiga. Rodrigo, vi a Cristiano Ronaldo cuando salían del túnel como bien concentrado.
Sí, se le ve incluso más comprometido que en el primer partido que vimos en este mismo estadio. ¿Cómo de ansiosa estará la gente con Cristiano, que le festejaban y le gritaban hasta los goles del calentamiento mientras entraba en calor la selección de Portugal?
Aquí está Joao Félix y el toque de balón que vino para Bruno Fernández, que se da la media vuelta, sacó un pelotazo a Shurmatov, es el que sacó la pelota del área. Bruno Fernández, saque de banda, señores. Y es para me parecía que era para Portugal.
Sí, el aplauso previo a la protesta del entrenador del español Roberto Martínez creo que marca un poquito el sentimiento de este inicio del encuentro para su conjunto, su equipo, con la entrega, con la presión, con la voluntad de ir a buscar muy temprano el gol y esta gran chance que tiene con el desvío providencial. Creo que fue en la rodilla de Abdullah.
Infracción, tiro libre. Ronaldo es el capitán.
Hoy es el
¿Dónde
partido número 230 de Cristiano con la selección.
¿Sí?
¿Dónde juega quién?
Ronaldo.
El capitán juega
Turquía, ¿no?
en el Istanbul Başakşehir. Al igual que Faisulaev, son compañeros en el equipo turco.
Sí, señor. Allá va Pedro Neto en busca de la pelota. En la marca está Narrua Laev. El toque que vino más atrás. João Conceição. Sigue João Conceição. ¡Gol! ¡Supergol para Portugal! ¡Cristiano Ronaldo! ¡Por fin! 11 partidos tuvieron que pasar para que pudiera convertir un gol. 1-0.
Ahí está, apareció el bicho, gol número 144 con la selección para Cristiano Ronaldo y el noveno que marca en mundiales. Fíjate la descarga emotiva, la forma de celebrar. Ahora sí, con su marca registrada, con todo un Houston que lo celebra junto con CR7. Un buscapié después del desborde de un centro al primer
Let's go, guys, let's go. The first goal. The first goal. The first goal, Ronaldo. Ronaldo scored a goal. Soldier's back. Ronaldo's back, yo. Ronaldo's back.
En aquellas que tuvo contra la República Democrática del Congo, vino el balón un poquito atrás de Cristiano. Él tuvo que tirarse un poquito más atrás para tratar de enganchar la pelota y no le pudo dar control,
Vamos,
no le pudo dar dirección hacia el arco. Esta vez la tomó de lleno, la puso donde él quería, abajo.
This is your
con la
chance,
potencia justa
man.
necesaria, nada que hacer para el portero de Uzbekistán, para Nematov y Portugal. Y el mismo Cristiano comienzan a sacarse un poquito del peso de esos mochilas.
Señor Rodrigo.
Explotó el estadio de Houston. No recuerdo que se haya festejado un gol así. Cuidado con esta. Y vaya que hemos visto varios goles en este estadio. La goleada de Alemania, la goleada de Países Bajos. Pero nunca se había gritado un gol como este de Cristiano Ronaldo.
El gol que vino por este sector. Karimov. Pero primero ahí en la marca estaba Renato Veiga. Saque de meta, lo que indica el primer asistente. Brinzi. Usted está ahí.
Muchos aficionados de Uzbekistán están ahí a sus espaldas, ¿no, Rodrigo?
Sí, en la cabecera sur es el área designada para los aficionados de Uzbekistán. Los podemos identificar, los podrá identificar la gente también, aquellos de playera blanca. Aunque también hay que decir que hay muchas manchas blancas que traen la playera del Real Madrid.
Sí, es normal,
bueno,
¿no? Que haya muchos aficionados merengues aquí apoyándolo a Cristiano, que se transforma en el segundo futbolista de mayor edad en convertir un gol en una Copa del Mundo.
Sí, señora, aquí está Nuno Méndez.
41 años y 138 días hoy para Cristiano, solo detrás de Roger Milla, del camerunés, que marcó con 42 años y 39 días. Supera a Pepe, que era el segundo.
22 años en la selección. Infracciones, tiro libre.
Pepe lo había hecho con 39 años y 283 días. Cristiano estaba tercero porque su anterior gol en el Mundial lo había marcado con 37 años y 292 días. Pero ahora Cristiano ha quedado segundo detrás del camerunés.
Allá están esperando. Bruno Fernández. Le va a pegar el 8. Ya subieron los centrales, Díaz y Veiga. A ver si no le pega al arco de ahí, ¿eh?
Tiene casi ángulo, Luis.
Hemos visto gol.
No, pero de ahí es muy difícil.
¿Sí?
Y sí.
Y si la tira atrás, estará esperando Nuno Méndez.
Ojo con Vitinha en la media luna.
Pasado también está João Conceição. La pelota que vino con el puño el arquero. Nematov le va a pegar al arco. En el rebote ahí estaba Shukarov. Conceição. Nuno Méndez. 1-0 es el marcador. Bruno Fernández.
Esta vez Aurelio Casillas tiene una sola misión: llegar a la cima del mundo. No te pierdas la temporada final del Señor de los Cielos como parte del triple estreno del martes 7 de julio, 9 p.m, 8 del centro, por Telemundo y Peacock.
Y digo una cosa, en todo tipo de series estas siempre hay personajes que van y vienen. Pero Aurelio Casillas vivirá por siempre. Acá está la pelota que vino tocando Shukarov. Vitinha. Y el balón que vino para Cristiano. Aquí está el capitán de Portugal, Vitinha. Y busca en este sector y de primera. Ya Cancelo. Dejó para su compañero y de primera. Bruno Fernández. Vitinha. Díaz. Bruno ya perdió la pelota. Y ahora Portugal que recupera. Bruno que jugó hacia atrás. Neves. Aquí está el toque que vino para Vitinha. ¿Tiene la pincha hoy? No le vi la pincha. Pedro Neto. João Cancelo. Neto. El balón que vino otra vez para el número 20 de la selección de Portugal. El toque que vino más atrás.
El partido no ha cambiado a pesar del gol de Cristiano. Es un monólogo portugués. No consigue Uzbekistán tener la posesión de la pelota ni siquiera por 5 o 10 segundos. Se la pasa corriendo detrás de un balón que circula, que recorre el campo, que le toca defender a Uzbekistán de un costado al otro.
Allá está la pelota que vino en busca de ese balón. No parecía falta, el árbitro que dejó seguir. ¿Qué pelota le metieron al capitán? Pero bien y atento está Diogo Costa.
Se quedó Cancelo pidiendo una falta que el árbitro marroquí no otorgó.
Diogo Costa. Bueno, ya los máximos referentes en este mundial, creo que casi todos marcaron, ¿no? El toque que vino. Aquí está, falta, árbitro, en el borde del área, pero quiero verla de nuevo, don Diego. Se viene la primera amarilla.
Bueno, la vamos a observar. ¿Vos querés exactamente saber a dónde fue la infracción?
Sí. Estaba en la línea.
Cancelo aprovecha para protestarle al árbitro la otra jugada. Si fue fuera del área el contacto ahí, lo sostiene del hombro, lo toma, lo sujeta y le comete la falta Hamro Bekov a Pedro Neto, y así se gana la primera tarjeta amarilla del partido. Tiro libre. Está más para un zurdo que para un diestro desde ahí. Un poquito sobre el sector derecho del ataque portugués, pero con Cristiano aquí es muy factible que sea el capitán de Portugal el que ejecute este tiro libre, aunque por ahora el que acomodó es el zurdo Nuno Méndez.
Sí, señor. Bien marcado, ¿no, Jaime?
Sí, bien cobrado.
Y bien la amarilla también, Jaime, ¿verdad?
Correcto.
Está Cristiano.
Hay Oromo a gol.
Está Nuno. Ya preparan. A ver, preparemos.
¿El teléfono también?
Yo también voy a
Bueno,
preparar el teléfono.
levante el
voy a
celular.
preparar el teléfono para sacarle la foto a Superfly.
Clave aquí, si uno elige lo que debería elegir Cristiano, más que nada es la ductibilidad del balón, del pie, para pegarle la pelota para que ésta tenga tiempo de subir y bajar.
5 a la barrera, más
El Coco.
el cocodrilo. También van un par de futbolistas portugueses ahí para a ver si se pueden abrir. Le va a pegar Cristiano. Está preparado Cristiano. Es el 7 que le va a pegar este tiro libre. A los 15 minutos y medio de este primer tiempo, el árbitro sigue ordenando la barrera y hablándole a los futbolistas portugueses.
Sí, el tema de la distancia entre la barrera portuguesa y la barrera de Uzbekistán.
Vamos, tiempo, árbitro. Jaime, si se mueve no debería mostrar amarilla, punto, ¿no?
Eso sí es correcto.
Se han adelantado los jugadores de Uzbekistán en la barrera, que están por delante de la línea que marcó el árbitro en el piso. Deberían estar por detrás y están por delante. Es lo que le está protestando Rubén Díaz.
Ya Cancelo le estaba dando indicaciones a Cristiano Ronaldo. Le va a pegar el 7. Ahora sí, señores. ¡Le pegó en uno! ¡Gol!
Oh, Bruno Méndez.
De Portugal, Nuno Méndez. 2 a 0.
What a goal, yeah.
Bueno, con Luis decís siempre que el que acomoda le pega.
Sí, señor.
Y el que había acomodado primero la pelota había sido Nuno Méndez. Cuando todo el estadio, cuando todo Uzbekistán imaginaba que iba a ser Cristiano, fue el zurdo finalmente que la pone por el sector donde estaba la mini barrera de sus compañeros, que se mueven, se desplazan hacia la izquierda. Obviamente esta es una jugada preparada, porque Nuno, como sus compañeros sabían que ahí iba a intentar darle al balón, le da con mucha fuerza, sorprende más que nada al portero Nematov, que nunca se imaginó que Nuno iba a ser el ejecutor de este tiro libre, y marca el lateral izquierdo del Paris Saint-Germain y de la selección lusa su segundo gol, y Portugal muy temprano comienza a resolver un partido que necesitaba ganar sí o sí.
Rodrigo, ¿cómo se empieza a acomodar el grupo K?
Bueno, de momento claramente habría que esperar también al siguiente duelo de este grupo, pero por lo pronto Portugal va a pasar a la cabeza con esta victoria, sumado al empate que tiene, por supuesto. Tengo aquí.
Allá va el pelotazo que vino a las manos del arquero Diogo Costa. Pedro Neto. Mira la ruleta que se mandó Joao Cancelo. Aquí está Bruno. Tiró la pelota larga. Por allá va Pedro, pero no va a llegar. Saque de banda para la selección de Uzbekistán. Colombia tiene 3.
Sí, después de la victoria en México, justamente frente a la selección de Uzbekistán.
Shomurodov quería la pelota, en el rebote por allá la desvió y la sacó Veiga. Vitinha. Ahora es Nuno Méndez, autor del segundo. El cambio de frente que vino largo, justo a tiempo llegó Ushurmatov.
Había quedado un poquito desacomodado en defensa Uzbekistán allí sin un relevo, con algún jugador fuera de posición, especialmente en Nasrulaev, que no sé qué hacía por el sector derecho. Estaba casi en la zona de contención, tirado por derecha, cuando su función es la de ser carrilero por izquierda.
Aquí está Bruno, que vino con el toque para Nuno Méndez. Joao Félix había perdido la pelota. Falta, árbitro. Obstrucción. Jaime, ¿esto no es para amarilla?
Sí, me parece que sí, porque lo espera. Él sabe que va a pasarle por detrás y se le para enfrente para detenerlo, y me parece que es una clara falta de tarjeta amarilla.
Sí, pero no la va a mostrar el árbitro. ¿Cómo te quedó el video en el teléfono del gol? Lo grabaste, ¿no?
Sí, lo grabé, de maravilla quedó. A color, en 10K lo grabé.
Me imagino que esa debe ser una definición muy alta.
Sí, por eso estamos por acá arriba.
La calidad de imagen.
De acá arriba necesito 10K.
Una calidad de imagen excepcional.
Tiro libre para la selección de Portugal. 20 minutos en este primer tiempo. El toque que vino cortito, Nuno Méndez metido en el área. El balón que vino por abajo. Y ahora para sacarla, pegarle lejos. Estaba el jugador Ganiev. Ya Félix. Saque de banda. Joao Félix. Nuno Méndez. El cabezazo en el fondo. Ushurmatov. Otra vez la pelota en el área. Joao Cancelo. Vitinha. Este es Pedro Neto. Aguanta. Espera. El que lo marca es Nasrulaev. El balón que vino elevado, muy pasado. Ahí tendría que estar Joao Félix, ¿no? En ese lado.
Ahí está.
Aquí está Joao Félix. Ahora dejando hombres en el camino, que vino con el...
Monstruoso. Descubre toda la locura solo en cines a partir del 1 de julio. Este comentario que te voy a hacer...
So I can change it. It's in Spanish, yo.
It was so telling, wasn't it? The look on Ronaldo's face when he scored the goal. All the goals he scored down the years. The relief at finally getting one here for his country today was written all over his face.
He's delivered under pressure his whole life, Fledge. But it would have meant a lot to him.
Ronaldo.
So Bruno Fernandes with Portugal's free kick. And now there's the opportunity for the Uzbekistan counter-attack. And they're going to settle for the free kick.
That's not even foul.
And the foul conceded on Shomurodov by Ruben Diaz. So we'll be back after this short match break. But the man whose name is up in headlines at the moment is Cristiano Ronaldo. His first goal at World Cup 2026. And the stadium here in Houston absolutely exploded.
When I have a copyright, so...
With Kalshi, you can make predictions on anything.
Predictions? I'm the special one. I see things before they happen. This shot of crossbar. Midfield crossing to header. You see him? On the way home, you will get caught in the rain. and then his girlfriend will leave him. But he keeps the dog.
What if you lose? What if you lose the argument intentionally? Or your popularity on purpose? What if you lose for someone else?
Catching feels for Walmart deals. Walmart deals. Catching feels for Walmart deals.
Whoa, these prices are low.
You can watch life from the sidelines, or you can live it.
So Portugal 2, Uzbekistan 0, Cristiano Ronaldo and Nuno Mendes. You've been in a similar situation, Owen, to Nuno Mendes, standing over a free kick in the Premier League at Arsenal when Cristiano was your teammate.
Yeah, it was at Old Trafford, and everybody in the stadium thought Cristiano was going to take it. And he let me take it because we had practiced and he knew I could score. And it was actually a big moment against Thierry's Arsenal. He whipped it in top corner, but it surprised everybody because everybody thought, like that, he's a great teammate. He wants his teammates to shine. Obviously, he likes to score. But that was brilliantly drawn up. Everybody thought Cristiano would take it. And Mendes took it, and it just surprised everybody.
Just on the goal that he scored as well, when you see it, it's actually a little bit behind him. It's a really good finish.
Well, he's a brilliant finisher.
Yeah.
And that's the point. Everybody keeps saying, oh, drop Cristiano. But he's still their best finisher. He's still their best goal scorer. And that showed in that moment. Just need to get in the service, get the spacing and the distances right. And I think so far, see the great Pepe there.
Yeah.
He'll be happy.
Ronaldo's first World Cup goal was 20 years ago, a penalty against Iraq, and here he is at the age of 41, still doing it, scoring his 144th goal for Portugal, his 9th goal in the World Cup finals, and the 974th of his remarkable goal-scoring career. Looking at the Golden Boot standings, Messi 5, Mbappe and Haaland 4, Undav and Jonathan David 3. 18 players have got 2 goals to this stage of the World Cup. Might be a higher number to win the Golden Boot this time around than we're used to seeing. Just Fontaine set the record, 13 in England in 1966. 6 or 7 used to be enough, but I don't think you're going to smell it if you get 6 or 7 this time.
Well, you could get 6 or 7 and, you know, in the groups, couldn't you?
Yeah, Messi could get to that against Jordan, couldn't he?
Well, he's got 5 and 2. I mean, he's laughing, isn't he?
Yeah. It's certainly a World Cup at the moment where the stars have come out to play. This is Ruben Diaz, touch for Diogo Costa. Here's Karimov, the teenage right wing back. It was reached over there by Cancelo.
I like Karimov, plays with courage. He's only a young player. He's got real courage.
Only made his debut for the national team in March, and here he is in the World Cup finals. Huge responsibility. Now Shukurov. Out it goes to Ganiev on that left-hand side. Nuno Mendes wins his defensive header. Joao Felix was trying to get there, but he was just beaten to it by Hamrobikov. Breaks now for Ronaldo with a free kick. He's going to be given to Uzbekistan.
Yeah, they've been so much sharper, so much more aggressive.
Coming up on Fox, it's Group L action with England against Ghana from Boston, followed by Panama against Croatia. That's all coming up next on Fox, but taking centre stage right now, the great Cristiano Ronaldo and Portugal. Well, that's won back well by Vitinha. It's interesting, you've called a lot of this. We spoke this morning and you was, hang on a second, they've got a chance here, Uzbekistan! Oh, what a goal! Absolutely brilliant! Ganiev! Uzbekistan celebrations everywhere. Cristiano Ronaldo wants a free kick for that challenge there by Faizulayev. But Ganiev walked onto it and smashed it into the back of the net.
I mean, what a strike from Ganiev. You couldn't hit the ball any cleaner. Absolute no chance for Costa. I do think it was a foul.
Let's bring in Mark Clattenburg because Ronaldo was straight over to the referee to ask for a free kick. We saw a similar situation yesterday, Clats, in the Argentina game before Messi got the goal. What do you think?
Yeah, but the one with Messi, there was a lot of things can happen because it was where the area of the field. This is just outside the penalty area, and then the next strike is a goal from Uzbekistan, which was a great strike. However, unfortunately, this is going to get chalked up because it is a foul. It's a clear foul, and it happens just before the goal, and therefore Portugal don't have time to reset.
That's a fantastic explanation. Thank you, Klats. Mark Clattenburg with us. We're going to get the decision here from Jalal Jayad.
That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That's not.
After review, the attacker number 22 didn't play the ball and committed a foul. Final decision.
Let's go.
A wry smile on the face of Fabio Cannavaro, but Mark Clattenburg called it exactly right. Ronaldo knew as well.
Bang on. It's a foul from Faizulayev. He shouldn't be dribbling there, by the way. It's brilliant pressing from Faizulayev, but he doesn't play the ball, he plays a man. That's why it's a foul.
That's a foul.
I think it's an easy decision.
I tell you what a goal to rule out, though. That was a fantastic hit, wasn't it? It is the kind of moment, though, that's going to give Uzbekistan a bit of confidence. It's the first real building block they've had in a match where they've been completely dominated. So maybe they can take something from that moment, even though the goal didn't stand.
Fletcher's down this right-hand side. Faizulayev and Karamov, they're the two.
So remains 2-0. Cristiano Ronaldo with the early goal. And then Nuno Mendes with the free kick after Ronaldo had been used as the decoy. Headed down by Renato Veiga. What they've got to be careful of here is a bit of overconfidence, Portugal, because they are playing in a lot of areas where you wouldn't want to see them play. Cancelo being the main culprit, albeit when he was fouled.
Yeah, I mean, they're getting more aggressive now. Uzbekistan, and rightly so. Ghani have been terrific the last 10 minutes.
Intercepted straightforwardly. That's a little bit sloppy, though, over there. A little bit of overconfidence maybe started to creep in. João Neves with an uncharacteristically sloppy pass.
Yeah, it's too early for the party tricks.
And don't forget, Thursday on Fox, the US faces Turkey, where they're going to be looking to win their third straight match of the group stage. And our coverage begins at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific on Fox. So a free kick here to Uzbekistan and an opportunity to send the central defenders forward. Kusanov, Abdullayev, Ashurmatov. Well, that's very deep. The man that was coming onto it was Ham Robikov at the far post, but a little bit of a waste that from the World Cup debutants, the White Wolves of Uzbekistan.
Oh, it's a brilliant free kick, so well executed. Not great goalkeeping, obviously. But I do think the goalkeeper was waiting. He probably anticipated Cristiano running up a bit later, and he probably just wasn't set.
It's no surprise when Nuno Mendes gets a goal. He scored 6 in all competitions for Paris Saint-Germain. Last season, they've got Hakimi scoring goals on one side and Nuno Mendes scoring goals on the other.
And that's the thing, I think, with his athleticism, he's probably one of the best athletes in this whole World Cup. He can cover the whole left side, allow João Felix to go closer to Cristiano.
He's had a real rise, club level and international level. Nuno Mendes only played 42 minutes in the last World Cup 4 years ago, but he's well and truly the first choice left back these days and might just be the best left back in the world.
Yeah, I think he is. I mean, 2 Champions League would suggest he's on the way.
Faiz Zulayev is busy and chasing, and the goalkeeper just had to time that right. Looking to make up for the error when he fouled Cancelo. Faiz Zulayev.
So much better, though, from Uzbekistan. They're a bit higher up the pitch, Fletch, a bit braver.
Well, they know they've got to go for it. They played DR Congo in the last match. I mean, you don't know whether 3 points are going to be enough. I mean, you doubt it. 4 points, you're probably going to be a third-place qualifier. So, having lost already to Colombia, they've got to try and get something from this match today, which gives them a fighting chance on match day 3.
Well, they've obviously started poorly, but I think that you have to credit Portugal. Played so much better, so much more urgency. But they've come back into it a little bit, Uzbekistan.
Moving into the final 10 minutes to the first half. Such a quick start for the Portuguese with the early Ronaldo goal. Little foul there, tap of the ankles on Nuno Mendes. Here's Vitinha. Now Pedro Neto. Oh, there against Nasrulayev. It's a good run by Neto. Decent defending, though, in there by Uzbekistan.
Cristiano was waiting that little messy cut-back position.
This is Shumarodov bringing Uzbekistan forward. Look at the athleticism of Nuno Mendes. The closing speed there to get back. I mean, it was a bit of a hospital pass for the goalkeeper, but he's so quick. What a touch that is as well. João Neves, that's brilliant. Here they go again. Bruno Fernandes onto João Felix. Ronaldo's in the middle. Bruno Fernandes in the middle, but that's not a good enough pass. Just needed to be a bit more patient and a bit more accurate, João Felix. What about the touch from João Neves at the start?
That was a thing of beauty. He's got everything. He's got skill. He's got steel. I think that's why everybody says this is the best midfield in the competition.
Well, Ronaldo went for the give and go, but he was stopped unceremoniously by Rustam Ashermatov.
I mean, it looked like a foul. Ashmuratov, I'm not sure. The referee didn't see it that way.
There's Rafa Leao. Certainly qualifies as the coolest man, the most laid-back man in the Portugal squad. When we were stood downstairs before the match, speaking to Roberto Martinez, assistant, Ricardo Carvalho, the great former Chelsea and Portugal defender, he was sat with his headphones on the bench like he'd gone out for an afternoon stroll.
Yeah, he's pretty chill. I'll tell you what, though, he can be a game changer, Fletch, when he comes off the bench. I thought in the last game, I thought he'd come on at an impact.
What's that mean, bro?
Nicely done by Renato Vega, not the best of passes, though. Bruno Fernandes doing the closing down. João Felix was there as well. Just one correction. It was Ham Robikov who got the earlier yellow card, not the centre-back Ashermatov. But just to keep an eye out in case there's any situations involving those two players later on. Well, that's Faiz Zulayev playing the ball inside to Shukurov. Away by Renato Vega. Now there's space. Bruno Fernandes. Neto sprinting down the right. Ronaldo through the middle. It's Cristiano Ronaldo for Portugal. It's 3-0. And Ronaldo strikes again.
What a beautiful goal, yo.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo's day in Houston. 2 goals, and this one outstandingly finished.
I'll tell you what, Fletch, this is a fabulous goal. Cristiano actually in the build-up. The finish is brilliant. He actually tells Bruno Fernandes, wait, I'm going to go out wide. Peels off. He's actually coaching him through the finish. It's class. But the counter-attack, the speed and the urgency at which they play, this suits Portugal. We said it before, get him some service. Thierry said it, get him some service and he'll score. Roberto Martinez is absolutely buzzing. But if you see another replay of that where Cristiano tells Bruno, just wait, it's absolutely brilliant.
Well, that's 975 for the career, and he's now Portugal's all-time leading scorer in World Cup finals matches. He's gone past Eusebio, and he stands alone at the top of the list. And all of a sudden, he's got 2 goals on the day, and if he can get a couple more, he starts to creep into Golden Boot consideration. So this is going according to plan for Portugal, and according to plan for Cristiano Ronaldo as well.
Thierry made a great point before the game. He said Cristiano's not the guy anymore to run him behind. And that's why he said to Bruno Fernandes, wait, don't play the pass. The distance was too far to run him behind. And he peeled off to the right-hand side. Just great awareness, way to pass. I mean, these guys, when they play like this, Fletch, they got a chance.
Owen, aren't we being blessed this summer? Messi doing his thing, Mbappe doing his thing. Now Ronaldo doing his thing. The great players, the greatest players in the world are performing on the greatest stage in the world, and don't we just love it?
Yeah, you know, and I think they're inspiring each other. They're seeing each other play. Messi doing his business, Haaland, Mbappe. Now Cristiano's getting in on the action.
So 3-0, 2 for Ronaldo, 1 for Nuno Mendes. And I can promise you one thing, the scoring isn't over in Houston.
Another one.
Well. Felix! Oh, that was there, wasn't it? That was there. Was it a cross? Was it a shot? Was he caught in 2 minds?
It was neither. I'll tell you what, he probably could square it to Cristiano as well. He'd have a tap in. But again, before the game, we said make forward runs, make forward passes. Brilliant run from João Felix. Probably could have squared that, couldn't he?
Made a bit of a mess of it in the end, didn't he? But make sure you stay with us on Fox. The Visa halftime show is coming up with Rebecca and the team. And they've got plenty to talk about, but I would hazard a guess CR7 is going to be the centre of the conversation. So he should be.
Was Cristiano saying when he scored he's back? It looked like he was saying something like...
He wants the hat-trick. Here he is. On it goes. João Felix was looking for a way through. Here's Renato Veiga. 3 minutes of the first half to play. And Amrabatov just left one on João Neves there. He's on a yellow card. He's got to be careful. You can't go around kicking everybody when you've been booked already. Neto. Cancelo. And tidied up there for Portugal by Vitinha. Tell you what I would say, the goal of the half didn't count, did it? The one that was smashed into the back of the net by Uzbekistan.
That's a great point. Absolute brilliant strike.
Nuno Mendes dispossessed by Karimov. Here's Ganiev, the player who scored that great goal. That's not the best of efforts by Otabek Shukurov.
I really like Kaimov on this right-hand side. He's a bowler. Can't believe he's only 18. This is the one here. Cristiano just there, he's saying, wait for it. The way to pass from Bruno. That's why Bruno's got to play in and play that pass.
The referee had the best view in the house, didn't he? Jalal Jayad, who was running behind. He could see it all the way. Don't forget James Corden and the After Hours crew are going to be back tonight for another nightly wrap of today's World Cup action. And they're joined by special guest Anthony Anderson. That's on Fox at midnight local. How are you feeling, Owen, watching your former teammate and your friend answer the critics as emphatically today as he is doing?
Fletch, never in doubt. You know, Cristiano rises to the occasion. It will have hurt him that he didn't play at his best. But again, a lot of it's on the way the team sets up. He scores if you get the right service to him. I know he's not as active as he used to be. He doesn't need to be. We've seen that with Messi. But you've got to find a system that suits the team. Today suits the team.
It's a rare spell of possession in the last few minutes for Uzbekistan that's ended by Cancelo. Oh, that's good from Cancelo. Really good. Had a really good season for Al Nassr, Ronaldo. 30 goals, albeit against limited opposition, but you've still got to score the goals. I mean, we say that Joao Felix got 26, same competition, 56 between them for that club in the Saudi Pro League. So when he does get an opportunity, he does finish. And the big difference between today's match and the game against DR Congo, he's had the opportunities to score.
Well, I think it's really important that you get the pieces of the puzzle around him. He's not going to be the guy that runs him down. Get somebody closer to him.
Well, you say that. I mean, the second goal he scored, he has run in behind. I mean, he can do it if you provide him with the right service. We've just seen him do it.
But again, it's not about speed. It's about timing. Bruno's the one. He'll find that he knows Cristiano. He knows the timing.
But he's still quick enough to score that goal, isn't he? Still quick
100%,
enough.
100%. He's still a good athlete.
Here's Bruno Fernandes with all kinds of space. You can't really give him this kind of space. No surprise that he's got the assist today, Bruno Fernandes, for that second goal. He set a new record in the Premier League with 22 assists in the league last season. Went past Kevin De Bruyne's record that has stood for a few seasons. Player of the Year. They've given him so much more license to make things happen in this Portugal team today than he had in the first match. He was a passenger for a large part of that game, wasn't he?
Yeah, a lot of that's down to spacing, Fletch. They would have looked at the video and realized they played too slow, didn't get the ball forward quicker enough.
Into 6 minutes of additional time. The first half has been dominated by the captain of Portugal with that big number 7 on the back of his shirt. Becomes the 19th player in the World Cup so far to get to 2 goals. It's been a tournament of goals to this stage. Uzbekistan looking for a strong finish to the half. That's a really good block by Vega. And Robikov was the player
good block
getting the shot away.
Well.
Yeah.
He's probably wishing he can get out there, couldn't he? Fabio Cannavaro get a few tackles in.
Last defender to win the Ballon d'Or back in 2006. The defender's not won it since. It was the private domain of Messi and Ronaldo for a long time, that particular individual honour. He wasn't the coach that actually qualified them for the World Cup. He got the job after they qualified, so they're trying to use his experience to make them as effective as they can be in these finals. It's difficult for them, though, certainly against opposition like this. Still think as well, Owen, when you look at the squad that Roberto Martinez has, he can be even more attack-minded in certain positions. When you think about the job that Cancelo's got, he's got Dalot to play out there, Mateus Nunes of Manchester City to play out there. Semedo played really well off the bench in that position in the first match. He's got players, Leao, who can be very direct on the left if that's what they want as well.
Bernardo Silva, I mean, you're right. You could argue it's probably one of the deepest squads in the whole World Cup. It's not about all these players, it's about how you put it together. We never did that right with England. We had all these brilliant world-class names. We never became a team. Look what Argentina's doing. You know, it's not about, it's about can the team win, can they have success. It's not about individuals.
Ronaldo's touch. Whether it came off an Uzbekistan defender, I'm not sure. It's going to be an Uzbekistan throw. It's just a lack of concentration. He's been such a central figure today, Bruno Fernandes, to everything that Portugal have done.
To be fair, they've all looked sharp, haven't they?
Yeah.
Neto, Cancelo.
This fella on the left, Nuno Mendes, has been fantastic.
I mean, sharp as a knife, him, my word.
They've spent a lot less time playing the passes between themselves, Vitinha and João Neves today. They've been more direct with it. Cancelo's cross. That was important, defended by Abdullayev in there for Uzbekistan. That's a nice touch. Good defended by Vega under pressure. Mendes. João Felix. Vitinha. Little touch by Bruno Fernandes. João Felix. Ronaldo on the move, and they couldn't quite find him. Had they got that one in stride, he would have been in for a hat-trick.
João Felix got some brilliant ability, but he's got in some good positions, but he's been a bit wasteful. He tried that outside of the right foot pass a couple of times.
Must say, it seems a shame at 26 that he's in the Saudi Pro League already, because I think he's got a lot to offer at a big European club still.
Fletcher, he's been all over.
Here they come again. They want another one. It's Ronaldo! The goalkeeper got there. It's cleared off the line. Inches away from his hat-trick. I think the roof would have blown off this place if that would have gone in.
I'll tell you what, he had to chip the goalkeeper because the goalkeeper come out so quickly. He's just waiting. Watch the goalkeeper come out so quickly. He's got to chip him. Probably just gets a bit too much height on it.
Hey, it's spinning in, you know.
Yeah, it was class.
Spinning in. It's a brilliant clearance by Manchester City's Kusanov.
Oh, he's the quickest defender they have.
It's a good job. Well, there's half-time. And the look on his face tells you everything. Two goals for Cristiano Ronaldo and a goal for Nuno Mendes. Dominant first half for Portugal. And we can officially say in Houston today that Cristiano Ronaldo has liftoff.
Gentlemen, thank you. Well, as Thierry Henry has been saying all week, Cristiano Ronaldo, never the problem, always the solution, either as a goal scorer or as a decoy. We'll hear from Thierry, Zlatan and Alexi when we come back. Portugal fully in control.
FIFA World Cup 2026 on Fox is sponsored by Ferrero. Go all in and score big with our match day treats.
So on this first one, I'll knock you talk? Yeah.
Hi. I'm your neighbor.
We're having a watch party.
Would you like to come?
Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Hey, Alex.
What's up?
Hello, welcome. Come on in, guys.
Unlimited home internet that keeps everyone connected. When the connection matters, it has to be AT&T.
Return the stolen Butterfingers. Or walk the plank.
Ooh. No one lays a finger on your Butterfinger. So go all in. Buy any 2 Ferrero brands and you could win $1 million.
Car crashes injure over 1 million of us every year because we're human. For over a decade, Waymo's been building a driver that's safer. Statistically, 10 times safer in the cities we serve. Not because humans aren't enough, but because they're everything.
Let's just jump right into it. The film is fully greenlit. It's a romance, it's a drama, it's a comedy. The point that I'm making is that we wrote the script for you. Okay, so let's get you in on this.
The goats, goodbye.
The goats, goodbye.
For you. No, you got it.
Well, it could be both of you.
For you. No, I insist.
2 goats could be better than 1.
No, you. This is made for you. The goats, goodbye.
I mean, you're both the goats to me.
No, you do it. No, you. You're the goat, right? No, you.
Sometimes you need a helping hand on the journey home. When you partner with Rocket Mortgage and Redfin on your next move, you can save up to $12,000. Find out more at rocketmortgage.com.
Dove Clinical Plus Care is for the girls that blow dry sweat, hot flash sweat, first toast sweat. We've got you with serum-infused, skin-softening, unbeatable sweat protection. Dove Clinical Plus Care is care that gets sweat.
For our country's 250th birthday, Gordon Ramsay will save the American dream.
They look like giant turds.
Kitchen Nightmares premieres July 21st on Fox. Thursday on Fox. The Stars and Stripes are back in World Cup action as the U.S. looks to keep rolling in a huge final group matchup against Turkey.
Sensational goal!
Coverage begins Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern on Fox.
The FIFA World Cup 2026 halftime show on Fox is presented by Visa.
Lateral esquerdo contrário.
5 jogadores na área neste momento.
Vai cruzamento. Cancelo! Cristiano Ronaldo!
Well, this World Cup is getting a little insane. Rebecca Lowe, Alexi Lalas, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Thierry Henry with you for the halftime show. Let's show you the first half of that game between Portugal and Uzbekistan because Ronaldo's come to play, Alexi.
Yep, mark of a star is when people are doubting you, you shove it right down their throat. Cristiano Ronaldo, 1, 2, 3 steps, get in front of his defender, half volley here. Not an easy goal to score, but man, he hammers it home. That is the look of a man who is relieved and happy.
Here we see Pedro Neto gets the free kick. And when everybody thinks the main man is gonna shoot, he lets the free kick go to Nuno Mendes, 2-0. The team scores, good.
A decoy in action, you like that, Zlatan?
Yes, good goal.
Save the ball. Save the ball, come on.
Almost.
And then once again, the big man, we've seen that this season with Man United, the timing of the pass, the weight of the pass from Bruno Fernandes, and what a finish from Cristiano Ronaldo. Have a look here. Not so much power, but precision,
Good
direction.
Service. Good service.
Well done. 3-0, Portugal. 2 goals from Ronaldo.
Yeah, indeed. I think Portugal, Lex, have answered every question that we had, haven't they?
Yeah, I mean, we can grumpy old man it and say that it's Uzbekistan, but you know, you play the team that's in front of you, and this is exactly what the doctor ordered for not just Cristiano Ronaldo, but also Roberto Martinez and this Portugal team.
Zlatan, thoughts?
All the stars has presented themselves now in the World Cup, so they just have to continue to produce, and a better team effort from the Portugal side today, so let's see what happens in the second half. We might see many more goals.
Thierry?
Run, crosses, a bit of more urgency when they pass the ball, and the big man, if you feed him, he's going to score, that's for sure.
Okay. Gentlemen, thank you. Well, our Fox Sports colleague Tom Brady posing an interesting question regarding this World Cup. As Zlatan said, the stars have certainly delivered so far, and Tom asks, best World Cup ever? For Portugal fans, plenty of reasons to celebrate today. This was the reaction to Cristiano Ronaldo's first goal at a Lisbon watch party. The second 45 minutes from Houston, still on the way. Stay with us.
Great head.
Oh, yeah, we got
gotta keep that pressure on. And use the Active Cash Visa credit card from Wells Fargo.
She's right.
Christian Pulisic.
Wow. It scores unlimited 2% cash rewards on purchases. Scarf, anyone?
Score unlimited 2% cash rewards on purchases. Terms apply.
Turn back time on your engine with Valvoline Restore and Protect, a first-of-its-kind motor oil that removes up to 100% of engine-killing deposits and protects against future damage. Ask for Valvoline Restore and Protect at your next oil change.
Did you know salsa was invented when Puerto Ricans took Cuban rhythms to New York? Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu was born when the Japanese took judo to Brazil. When North African frying traditions met Spanish dough, Spain made the churro. After Jamaicans took their sound systems to the UK, the world got punk. And this is what the world gets when 48 nations meet to play one beautiful game.
Hey, Meta, take a picture. Hey, Meta, turn it up. Oh, so cute. Hey, Meta, translate this.
This is Brian. He's on a budget. This is Emma. She's here to help.
My guy Brian can go 40 for the bike, but you've got to throw in the helmet and the monkey.
When you work with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking.
With Truist One Checking, you can get some great extras.
Tech that lets you be you. How it should be. The Hyundai Tucson. Get 0.99% APR or $22.50 bonus cash on a Tucson or lease for $219 a month. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today.
We invited passionate soccer fans to push Nissan vehicles to the limit, just like they do with their teams. Further proof that the Nissan lineup is tested and trusted by the toughest. Hurry in to bring home a winning offer at the Nissan Summer Sales Event.
Now well-qualified buyers get 0% APR on select model trims or get Sentra starting at just $22,600.
Later today, Harry Kane leads England against Ghana in a Group L showdown at Boston Stadium. If there is a winner in that one, that team will secure their place in the round of 32. That's just part of a busy day that includes Panama facing Croatia in Toronto, Colombia also in action, Luis Diaz and company seeking 3 points against DR Congo in Guadalajara. For the moment of the half, sponsored by Visa, the first player in history to score in 6 World Cups, with a reminder, because you hadn't forgotten about him, had you?
YouTube TV is amazing. Why would you settle for anything less?
Why would anybody settle for just meh? Can you imagine if Zlatan was meh?
I call him.
Lions cannot be called or tamed. Tiny tabs, tiny tabs.
Here comes the lion. Watch me.
I'll make the game beautiful.
Yeah, no.
Don't settle for meh. The #1 live TV service now has 10 more affordable plans. Try YouTube TV for free.
Here they come. This is a huge...
There's watching the world's best. And then there's experiencing the world at its best with Platinum. Kick off your journey in the quiet comfort of the largest global airport lounge network. Lose yourself at incredible destinations with the largest curated global hotel program. And leave with a memory that lasts long after you return. For a life like no other, you need a card like no other. There's nothing like Platinum.
At Farmers, we know compromises can be compromising.
How far is this lot? You couldn't pay for something a little closer? It'll be fine. It's all walking distance.
Great. If we jog, we might make it in time for the encore.
Sometimes saving a few bucks just isn't worth it in the long run. If it's important, it's not worth compromising. That's why with Farmers, you can get quality and savings. Unless you want to get your steps in.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
The FIFA World Cup is back, America, so jump on the bandwagon. Hey, Marshawn, hop on, buddy. I made you this.
Is that a lay?
A Lay's lay.
A lay?
No, a Lay's lay.
I love wordplay, so I'm in.
Yeah, looks good.
What's her deal?
Well, she went to Metro and saved over $250. She got the new Samsung Galaxy A17 5G for free and no activation fees. Get that more for your money feeling only at Metro.
Get 1.9% APR financing or a $2,500 customer bonus on a select new 2026 Tiguan.
Catching feels for Walmart deals. Catching feels for Walmart deals.
Whoa, these prices are low.
Taco Bell's Lux Boxes. Choose from curated classics for $5, satisfying delicacies for $7, or discover your new favorite for $9, like Fajita Street Chalupas with boldly seasoned peppers and onions.
What do you believe? What do you truly believe? No one knows the future, but if we ask the questions, the world answers.
Tonight on FS1, Luis Diaz and Colombia look to punch their ticket for the round of 32. Against DR Congo, the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Tonight on FS1.
FIFA World Cup 2026 on Fox is presented by Lay's.
Cristiano Ronaldo with 2 goals today makes him the second oldest goal scorer in World Cup history behind Roger Miller in 1994 for Cameroon. Doing well, that 41-year-old. And Zlatan Ibrahimovic, you get the sense he certainly isn't coming off now. He's got an eye on a bunch of goals.
He's going to continue to play because it's a game to score a lot of goals, and he wants goals, so I don't believe Coach Martinez will change him. Absolutely not.
Uzbekistan on their way back out. Their second half plan is what, Thierry? Just try and stop him any way they can?
Pray. That's the plan. Because when the big man is in that mood and, you know, wave after wave after wave, he might go to a 4 to 5, hopefully not 6 for them.
He'll be rising up those ranks of top scorers in the history of the World Cup, and you know that's what he's got his eyes on. Tom Brady there in the break on X. Lexi saying, best World Cup ever, question mark, thoughts?
Wow, we still got a long way to go, but I think Tom's onto something in terms of the amount of goals scored, the stars showing up, and if anybody knows about being a star and showing up, it's Tom Brady. So I think he's excited, I think America's excited, I think the world is excited for what is happening.
No, I'm just looking at, he's talking to his midfielders right now. Ronaldo is like, hey, I want more. So make sure we carry on going, running in behind, put the ball in, and I'll score.
You let him eat for the rest of the half, or do you give him 15 minutes, or what do you do?
Oh, no, let him eat. He can, I'm sure he's thinking I can catch those guys now in one game.
The first player, as I say, in history to score in 6 World Cups as Uzbekistan make a substitution. Kojagakbar Alijonov is coming on. They've got to try and do something to stem the Ronaldo flow. Let's take you back for the second half in the company of Darren Fletcher and Owen Hargreaves.
Rebecca, thank you. Just to add to the Tom Brady question, is this the greatest World Cup ever? Statistically speaking, Tom, it is. 137 goals have been scored in the group stage to this point in 44.5 group stage matches. which is already the highest group stage total for goals in the history of the World Cup. The games are averaging 3 goals a game, and we've still got 27 group games left to play. So statistically speaking, in terms of goals, it's the best group stage of a World Cup we've ever seen. And I think, Owen, our opinion would be, being in the stadiums and watching the games and the way they're being played, I can't remember a World Cup that's been as exhilarating as this one since Spain in '82. I'd obviously say '66 is the best one, being English, and we won it that year, but that's a different reason. But I think it's a very valid question that he asks, Tom Brady. Is it the greatest ever? There's a Portugal change, by the way. Conceição is coming on to replace Neto. What do you think?
Yeah, and you know what the best part is, Fab? We've got 27 days left of this. Stadiums have been brilliant. Football, the stars have shown up. And we got loads of games left. It's only going to get better.
It's not very often you get the chance to answer a question from the great Tom Brady, but we did it there.
Yeah, do you know what? And he'll probably be looking at Cristiano and Messi and thinking the longevity that he had. It's so hard to stay in the game that long and to have the amount of success that they've had. These guys deserve praise. LeBron James, not criticism.
First chase in the half here for Conceição, who's replaced Neto on the right. Remember, Tom Brady won that Super Bowl here when he came back from nowhere against Atlanta in this stadium. And he might just be witnessing Cristiano Ronaldo scoring a World Cup hat-trick inside the same arena. I think the odds are very short on Cristiano getting at least one more. Here's Asher Matov, and then played inside to Faizulayev. Here's Shukurov. Up goes Renato Vega to win his header, and then played on there to Nuno Mendes, who did not take the free kick well. Ronaldo used as a decoy, got in the head of Nemetov, the goalkeeper. Nuno Mendes scoring his second international goal after a decent goal-scoring season from fullback for Paris Saint-Germain. Vitinha, Ronaldo. And it goes by Nuno Mendes. Bruno Fernandes. Just one too many defenders in the area. There's the shot. Oh! That was a whisker away from João Felix. What a hit.
No, he's more than capable, João Felix. He's got so much ability. Just leaning back a bit. Nemetov, the goalkeeper's got that one covered. But they're doing well. They're just exploding to life, Portugal, in and around the box.
Uzbekistan trying to come forward down this left-hand side, but they won't keep the ball in play. I mean, in general play, the game has not really involved Ronaldo too much. He's only had 16 touches in the match. Of course, 2 of those extremely decisive, the 2 goals. But that's the way Portugal have got to play. We spoke to Diogo Dalot before the first match, and he said, look, we've told him, just wait for us. You just do the important bits when we need you. Today, that's what he's being able to do.
Look, with Messi, Haaland, they're you know, Harry Kane, they're brilliant finishers. They're goal scorers now. They don't need to get involved in the build-up. Let all these other guys, these young guys, do that. I remember interviewing Erling Haaland this season, and he said, I'm not too worried about getting loads of touches there. I got to get touches that go in the goal. And I thought it was fascinating. Trust your teammates to do the job. Be ready when it comes. And these guys are the best at it.
Renato Vega, Nuno Mendes. That'll be a throw into Portugal on that side. One tactical point you made to me. We were pitch side before the game today, and you said one thing that you would do if you're Roberto Martinez would have a single pivot in midfield. Vitinha's done that job today. In the first match, João Neves was very, very close to him. They kept the ball along. It slowed the attacks down as we see that whistler over the bar from João Felix. But it's been about Vitinha running the show today, and they've not got bogged down keeping the ball in the middle of the pitch.
Yeah, and they've got the ball forward quicker, Fledge. Spacing's better, allows them to pass the ball better, got it wider, quicker, and just a bit more urgency. Speed is so important in any game, in any sport. They played with more speed and verticality today.
Here's Ruben Diaz, one of the two changes made by Roberto Martinez. When we saw his starting lineup, here's Conceição, who didn't half work hard when he came off the bench against DR Congo in the first match. Little flick there by Ronaldo that didn't quite work. And they'll get the free kick here, Uzbekistan, for the foul by Vitinha.
You see the foul from Vitinha. They're trying to hang in there, Uzbekistan.
Do you know one thing I didn't think I'd see again? Lionel Messi win a Ballon d'Or. If he carries on playing like this and Argentina win the World Cup, he's going to win another one, you know.
To be honest,
I'm just sticking it out there in advance.
Look, Fletcher, you're right.
Remember where you heard it first.
But with these guys, I mean, we're surprised, but we shouldn't be, because the moments of brilliance these guys, the greats, continue to produce, and they rise to the occasion on the biggest one. Even Messi looked a bit, even when the second one in yesterday, Fletcher, he looked not surprised, but the courage to go in and win that one.
Conceição's going to lose the race. Asher Matov came across. The goalkeeper's made a mess of that and only just got away with it. You can't take liberties when Cristiano Ronaldo's sniffing around. What is he thinking about?
Who said Cristiano doesn't defend? It's just, he got away with that, the goalkeeper.
Again, just to kind of pick up on the point about this being the greatest tournament, the fact that the stars have come to play as early in the competition as they have makes it so exciting to watch. The fact we've seen Mbappe in brilliant form, Messi doing his thing, Haaland scoring goals, Cristiano Ronaldo today, they're messing around with it again. Uzbekistan, they're going to pay the penalty if they're not careful. Here's Ali Jonov, who came on at half-time. Now Faizulayev for Uzbekistan, makes room for the shot, then drills it straight into the body of Diogo Costa.
Diego Costa's probably happy to get involved, get a shot straight into his hands. Faizulayev is a good player, very energetic. He's definitely got a goal in him.
Coming up on Fox, it's Group L action with England against Ghana from Boston, followed by Panama against Croatia. All coming up next on Fox. This has certainly been a fantastic way to kick off the day's World Cup action.
You see Vitinha running the game from that deeper pivot. Runs in behind. So much better from Portugal.
João Felix is fouled. Free kick to Portugal. He's brave wearing that shirt in here.
I'm not surprised. We saw that many yesterday, didn't we?
Blimey, yeah. I'm amazed you can still buy them. Every single person we saw yesterday was wearing an Argentina shirt.
I have a feeling it's been a good World Cup for Adidas.
Just a little bit. So Nuno Mendes over the free kick. Portugal leading 3-0, 2 for Ronaldo, 1 for the man who's taken the free kick. And that flashes right the way through and behind for a goal kick. There's the great Bernardo Silva, who started the first match. He's going to be off to Real Madrid for next season after 10 years at Manchester City.
But you know what? Obviously, every player wants to play. But he's such a brilliant teammate, Bernardo Silva. They just want Portugal to win.
Diogo Costa has to put his foot through it under pressure from Shumarodov.
He's made a couple of big calls, hasn't he? You know, Ruben Diaz back in. João Felix, and they've all come off. Roberto Martinez, I think, would be delighted so far.
3 Champions League winners down there in the starting lineup. Nuno Mendes at left back, and the midfielders João Neves and Vitinha. Vitinha looking to try and win the ball back there.
How's he not give that?
Here's Shukurov. Played out now to Faizulayev. Shukurov with the chance to shoot, and then tracks it wide. Took a deflection, they'll get the corner, Uzbekistan. Bruno Fernandes going to the referee to ask about the foul that Portugal didn't get.
Well, it was a foul. Should have been. Didn't give it. It was good play from Uzbekistan. Shukurov.
So Galiev's gone out to take the corner. Ronaldo's gone back to do his defending job. He's always been one of the better players in the air, in either penalty box.
I do think it's important that they take something confidence-wise into the game against DR Congo.
João Felix, Kusanov involved. Shukurov was being barged as well. So Galiev with the corner. 10 minutes into the second half in Houston. There's Ronaldo's header. Now there's a break on for Portugal. Conceição's got speed on this side. Ronaldo's gone hurtling through the middle to get forward on a hat-trick, remember. Renato Veiga. Here's Bruno Fernandes, Ruben Diaz, Vitinha. Little flick by João Felix, flicked on again by Ronaldo. That's a foul. It's going to come back for the original one on Ronaldo. Now look, this is 35 yards from goal. Is he having a pop?
Wow, I mean,
against this keeper?
Yeah, I mean, love that little flip from Cristiano around the corner there. I mean, he'll have a look, obviously. Bruno's probably saying it's probably too far to shoot. He might cross it, but I do think it's definitely within range for Cristiano for that knuckleball.
Yeah, it's one of those awkward ones as well. If you do try and dink it in, I mean, the angle's against you.
You see Ruben Diaz saying, smash it.
Yeah, exactly.
Put your laces through it.
I'm in the Ruben Diaz camp, I've got to say.
Bruno's probably saying it's a cross. But you know what, it's too far for Bruno to strike it, I think. It's more...
Well, let Ronnie strike it then.
Yeah, it's for Cristiano.
The fact he's looking for the valve, and that's what he's looking for there. They placed the valve. He wants to strike it, doesn't he, on the valve with his foot. That makes it move all over the place.
Well, he's looking for a knuckleball. I think Tim Wakefield, he had that, didn't he?
He did, yeah.
Master.
Joe Hart, the former England keeper, says that the ball is doing very strange things as well in flight.
There's nothing. There's nothing. There's nothing.
Oh, he's a decoy again. It's lifted in. Now he's running. Here's the moment. What a save. And he's injured Cristiano. Nematov did superbly well, because that was a wonderfully worked free kick. Perfect.
Oh, that was so
in by Bruno Fernandes.
I'll tell you what, he was brave as anything, Cristiano, going for this, because he's going to get clattered. Brilliant execution. Cristiano runs forward. He's onside. Brilliant ball. Goalkeeper comes out, Nematov, and catches him.
What a pass.
Phil Mickelson.
I think that's Aaron Rodgers, the back shoulder fade.
Wow. It's brave from the goalkeeper and from Cristiano going in there. I'll tell you what, the set pieces from Portugal and Roberto Martinez have been class.
He's asking the question whether it's a penalty.
Well, I think they get there at the same time.
Mark Clattenburg says no penalty. I think that's the way that the referee sees it too. It's a painful one, though, for Ronaldo, who's had 2 chances now for the hat-trick. The save there by the keeper, the goal line clearance in the first half from Kusanov.
I'll tell you what, talking about trick plays in the NFL. I mean, Portugal had a couple, weren't they? The free kick, the decoy from Ronaldo, from Mendes. Couple short free kicks, they've been brilliant.
Well, keep your eye on Ronaldo here. Bruno Fernandes to take the corner. Ronaldo on the move. It's gone in. It's another one for Portugal. Who claims it? We'll have to wait and see.
Another one. Who scored his goal? Who scored it?
Let's have a look. Let's work it out.
Fletch, this is from the training ground. They meant this. It's a brilliant ball from Bruno Fernandes into a corner of doubt. Everybody's converging in on that space. Make it virtually impossible for Uzbekistan to defend it. That's from the set piece coach. Absolutely brilliant. The ball from Bruno Fernandes, it looked unconventional.
Well, it's hit Karimov,
but he meant
he's
it.
the 24.
Kusanov. And then off the goalkeeper.
And then the goalkeeper. I think that's going to be a Kusanov own goal,
It will be.
Joao Felix got the Portugal touch. There's Austin McPhee, who's the set-piece coach at Aston Villa and the set-piece coach for Portugal.
And he's the architect of all those brilliant set pieces.
Yeah.
Some of those NFL coaches have been looking, thinking, oh.
By the way, one of the best in the business, and what
is.
he is the best at is creating blocks in the box that nobody can see.
Well, if you want to see, watch Aston Villa in the Europa League final. The goal that they created from a corner was a thing of beauty. They drew it up brilliantly, but the execution from Bruno Fernandes was terrific.
So that's an own goal. Abdul Kadir Kusanov, 4-0 to Portugal. In goes the Uzbekistan corner. And Diogo Costa gets a piece, but not a great deal of it. Then he gets a little bit more. And that block was an important one. Now they're still not away. That's good defended by Nuno Mendes. And now he's on the run. And now they're going to try and open them up. And here's Ronaldo. Well, that's good defending on this side by Faizulayev.
You know, Fletch, it actually feels a bit like it's a complete performance from Portugal. Offensively, defensively, set pieces.
There's Semedo on this right-hand side, who's on for João Cancelo. Looking to do a similar job that he did.
That was.
Yeah, when he came on in the first game. Well, that free kick's going to be given to Uzbekistan, even though Bruno Fernandes is the player down. And we're going to see another change here. And it's going to be the first appearance at the World Cup for Francisco Trincao of Sporting Lisbon, and he's coming on to replace Joao Felix. It's a big moment this for Trincao, who was named in the provisional squad in 2022 but didn't make it. Wasn't selected for the Euros the last time, so this is the first time he's on in a major tournament.
He's a good player, got a great left foot. Very creative.
Scan the QR code on the screen to vote for the Michelob Ultra Superior Player of the Match. I said it yesterday. Predicted a landslide for Lionel Messi yesterday. I don't think there's going to be a surprise result here for this match either. The big question is, can he get the hat-trick?
Well,
Here's Conceição. Well, it's drawn a bit of a crowd on this side. João Neves played it inside. Now it's with Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes with the touch. Here's Renato Veiga, now Nuno Mendes. Does he play the whole game, Ronaldo? Is that the plan?
I'm gonna guess, yeah. But again, the most important thing is that the team wins. Obviously, individual things are important. But I think at 41, he doesn't have to play every minute.
Well, Trincao can't find a way through. That's good, though. Semedo plays it out to Conceição. Ronaldo calling for it in the middle.
It's a good ball. Vega's played well, hasn't he? Defensive, he's won everything.
Conceição gets back on it, skips away from the fullback. Can he pick out someone in the middle? Vitinha never scored an international goal. Conceição, Vitinha had carried on running. Somehow Uzbekistan smuggled the ball away. I'm not sure any other player spent more time on the deck in the World Cup so far than Bruno Fernandes.
No, he got fouled there as well. Went up for the header. I don't think Bruno and the ref are best friends at the moment.
No. It was the same in the first match here against DR Congo, if you remember. Conceição's pass. This is João Neves of Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, Bruno wants it in the box a bit quicker. They're taking a lot of time.
Here's Renato Veiga, and now Nuno Mendes. He's going to get the free kick for the foul. And Karimov, the offender.
Nuno Gomes, Pepe there watching on their beloved Portugal. Karimov just been laid on Mendes.
I must say I'm a bit disappointed at the lack of celebrities that we've seen today. We got a bit of criticism in certain quarters for not spotting Manu Ginobili the other day, but I mean we were concentrating on the game at the time, so there is a reason why
I would have seen
you
Manu.
don't always see every celeb. We are here for an important football match. That's a good header in there for Uzbekistan. Oh, Shumarodov, who's hardly had a sniff so far today.
I'll be honest, Fletcher, I would have seen it, four-time NBA champion,
Of course you
Hall
would.
of Famer.
Of course you would.
I remember seeing Shakira. Stadium went nuts, didn't they, when she come on?
We saw Shakira quite a bit, didn't we, yesterday? She was watching Lionel Messi.
I knew one of the best shooting guards ever.
João Neves to Vitinha. So many stars on the pitch, you don't always need the stars in the stands. And Ronaldo was expecting the run there from Trincao. It's a lot of shouting down there. Whenever anybody gets fouled, you can hear the screams up here. Ganiev this time, yellow card.
Bruno and the ref again.
Renato Veiga in the booking.
Yeah, it's a foul from Veiga, just stands his ground.
So the referee blows the whistle. We'll be back after this short match break in Houston. But it's certainly Portugal's day today. 2 for Cristiano Ronaldo, 1 for Nuno Mendes, and the own goal from Abdul Qadir Kusanov.
We are deep into stoppage time. Oh, they must be careful here. Oh, no! But hang on, they are checking it. It's going to be in the hands of the VAR. impossible to feel.
With my new phone company, Menace Mobile, our pricing structure will be so confusing, it can only be described as evil.
That isn't evil. It's just typical phone company stuff. Besides, people just switch to Verizon.
With their new Simplicity plan, there's just one plan and one price.
What now?
And it's only $30 for a single line.
$30! So you're all choosing Verizon. Traitors!
Introducing the Simplicity plan, $30 for a single line.
Can you hear me now?
This Father's Day, spend more time with Dad by spending less with low prices guaranteed. Give him more of what he loves: grills, smart home tech, and tools to build memories together. Give more and do more this Father's Day at the Home Depot.
Play for the Ultras? Saved by the Bellboy.
Michelob Ultra, superior light beer.
So Portugal 4, Uzbekistan 0. 2 goals today for Cristiano Ronaldo. Goals that have made him the highest scoring Portuguese player in World Cup history, taking over from Eusebio. We've also seen a goal for Paris Saint-Germain's Nuno Mendes and an own goal from Manchester City's Abdulkadir Kusanov. I mean, this is the kind of result and performance today that Roberto Martinez needed to see, based on the fact that the most difficult game they've got in Group K is still to come when they play Colombia, and that might well decide who wins the group and who comes second. Even if Colombia win their next game against DR Congo, Portugal win today and Portugal win against Colombia, and they would finish top of Group K.
Well, that would be a fascinating game.
Yeah.
Luis Diaz is probably one of the most informed players in the world at the moment. Was brilliant in that first game against Uzbekistan.
There's been a lot of discussion today between the Portuguese player and the referee. I think they feel that he's missing a fair bit, the Moroccan Jalal Jayad. The conversation, though, there with Cristiano Ronaldo ending in smiles. He's now scored in 6 World Cup finals, Cristiano Ronaldo.
So, this game -6. Good job. That's it.
There's plenty of time there for Ruben Diaz, but he was under a bit of pressure. I wonder whether Roberto Martinez, in what remains of this match, is going to take the opportunity to play 1 or 2 other players who might feel they're deserving of a place in the starting lineup. The offside flag up there against Uzbekistan. Always think it's important, though, when you come to a tournament, you've got a squad, that you get players on the field when you've got the opportunity in case you need them further down the line.
Well, and it's really difficult to be away from home for 5 or 6 weeks and not play at all. You know, it really affects players. So giving them the opportunity, it's good for morale, for the team spirit.
Trincao chases. Across there was Kusanov, one of the quickest defenders in the tournament. Now then, here's the chance maybe. Trincao could have played Ronaldo in, but he's gone the other way. Mendes, Ronaldo! Here was your chance. It might have been a more clear chance had Trincao gone the other way, Owen.
And you know, it was an easy pass from with his left foot. You just got to look up and slide him in. Mendes is brilliant again. You see it here, turnover from Karamov. Great from Mendes.
There.
Slide him in, he's in. They choose to get it wide. Cristiano cuts back. And it's good defending in the end.
So Uzbekistan are making a change. They're taking on Fayzulayev, and they're going to send on Sherzod Esanov. In fact, they've changed that and sent on Sergeyev instead. Well, they've got the other play down there stripped and ready. So here's Ronaldo looking to get on the ball, looking to make room and shoot. Saved by the goalkeeper, denied again for the hat-trick. Is it going to come today? Fernandez to Trincao, and Uzbekistan able to get rid of the danger again. Ruben Diaz now giving chase down this side, and he's going to get the free kick for the push. And we're going to see Bernardo Silva coming on for Portugal. He's down there and ready.
Why is
the goalkeeper is all over the place, Owen.
I mean, he just got changed in the first game. Goalkeeper didn't play great, so they made a change. He's not had a great game again today.
Might be time for the third choice then in the last match.
He gives great energy from the bank, then on from the bench, then in Conceição.
Yeah, difficult season for Juventus, but seems to be relishing the opportunities given to him by Roberto Martinez here in the World Cup. Bernardo Silva's ready down there. Conceição. Now Ruben Diaz. Don't forget Thursday on Fox, the US faces Turkey, where they're going to be looking to win their third straight match of the group stage, and coverage begins at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific on Fox. Off goes Francisco Conceição. Nelson Semedo. Now Ruben Diaz. Bernardo Silva waiting patiently. Lovely turn from João Neves. Such an elegant footballer. Should be a booking, that, you know. That should be a booking. If you watch Premier League football, that's a yellow card all day.
That's what's annoyed the Portugal players.
Yeah, that's a yellow card all day. So they're taking off João Neves for Bernardo Silva. He hasn't been as impactful on the game today as he was in the first match when he scored the header. Bernardo Silva wins his 110th cap for Portugal, the 5th tournament that he's played in for his country, and he'll be playing for Real Madrid next season. "15 minutes to go.
Yeah, they've just taken the foot off the gas, Portugal.
Renato Veiga. Heavy from Bruno Fernandes. One thing they are doing now, I mean, they're just keeping the ball, which is what they did in the first match against DR Congo. So the chance is drying up a little bit, but I suppose there is no reason at 4-0 to overexert yourself. It's a long tournament. Just short of 69,000 here in the stadium today. Defended by Kusanov for Uzbekistan. Sloppily given away here to Bernardo Silva for his first touch, who quickly picks out Conceição. We've got the same scenario here today now that we had yesterday. Every Argentinian player wanted to pass to Messi as soon as they got the ball. It seems as though everybody down there in a red shirt for Portugal wants to see Ronaldo get his hat-trick. No foul there. There's Shuma Rodolf. Got themselves into a decent position here, Uzbekistan. Renato Veiga's gone out to defend it. Shuma Rodolf can get the shot away and hit it over the bar. He's playing his 95th game. He scored 44 times. Had a really good season in Turkey for Istanbul Başakşehir.
He was a joint top scorer in the Turkish Super League. Just been unlucky. He hasn't had many touches.
It's not an easy team to say, Başakşehir.
No. That's why I left it to you.
That's why I made a mess of it.
But you know what? It's a good experience, I think, for these Uzbekistan players. They got a huge game against DR Congo, even though they've lost probably 4-0. I thought they've showed real spirit and fight. Obviously, there's a golfing quality. But look, they're still fighting right to the end.
That's going to be quite some game for DR Congo. Regardless of what happens against Colombia, they're going to go into that match with an opportunity to go through. It would be quite a story, that. Round of 32 that starts on Monday. Portugal here with Nuno Mendes, and that's an uncharacteristic mistake from him. That's some haircut, by the way. They'll all want one now.
Well, he's delivered again on the biggest stage, hasn't he? Inspiring that young generation. I mean, if they get it right, Portugal, they've got a chance without question. They showed their firepower today.
Rafael Leao of AC Milan, who came on against DR Congo, is stripped and ready down below us for Portugal. Here's Semedo. Now Conceição. Vitinha. Ruben Dias to Trincao. Vitinha. Conceição made the run in behind, but it was well spotted on this side by Alijonov. Slightly short from Shukurov, who was trying to get Shomurodov away through the middle.
Vitinha just skips away from people so easily. Just glides across the pitch.
Acceleration from Conceição. Ball breaks for Bernardo Silva. Here's Semedo.
I feel like they're taking too many touches now, Portugal. It takes too long to get the ball into the danger area.
I think the fella in the number 7 shirt thinks the same.
Yeah, I think Bruno thinks the same as well.
Conceição's had a lot of touches on this side. Bernardo Silva out there this time, then Bruno Fernandes. Ronaldo's looking to close down and put pressure on Kusanov, who did well to keep the ball. 9 minutes to play, plus stoppage time in Houston. Uzbekistan looking for consolation. Flicked away by Semedo for Portugal. Ronaldo, Bruno Fernandes. Nuno Mendes has made the run if he's managed to stay on side, and the flag does stay down here. So Portugal on the move. Ronaldo's made the run, and they'll settle for the corner. There is no problem in Houston. This is the stadium that's produced the most goals in the World Cup so far. This stadium, 20 have been scored here. And the change is being made. Vitinha replaced by Rafael Leao. I think it's remarkable that he's never scored an international goal, based on the fact that he scores some vital ones for Paris Saint-Germain.
Yeah, he's a brilliant player. This game is so much more than goals. The best central midfield player in the world right now. Just runs the show.
Warm embrace from Roberto Martinez, and Rafael Leao, who was cool, calm and collected when we saw him listening to his music on the Portugal bench.
He's
about 90 minutes before kick-off, he's on.
He's a brilliant player, brilliant dribbler, technically so good.
A bit of a wasted corner for Portugal. So Shomurodov can run forward, but he didn't get very far. Ronaldo's not even tried to get back on side. He was actually out of picture, but the other way, still inside Uzbekistan's half. There he is, look.
I think because he knows they're taking lots of touches and passes, he knows it's not going to come to him.
Here's Rafael Leao for the first time, and he blisters away from the defence. Just lost control of it at the end, but it was such a physical mismatch on that side. Here's Semedo. Ronaldo wants it, goes instead to Conceição. 6.5 minutes to play. Can they find another goal? Bruno Fernandes hits the shot. Good save by the goalkeeper. One of those dippers that landed just in front of Nemetov. Here's Nuno Mendes. Ronaldo stood in an offside position. Rafael Leao away from the defender again, pulls it back, looking for Ronaldo.
Well, you know Ronaldo or Bruno Fernandes are going to pull the trigger as soon as he gets into him around the box. He does so well, Bruno Fernandes finds the space. Tricky for the goalkeeper.
Just to say, for people who might not have heard it to this point, they're actually shouting Sue as they shout Moose for Daryl Johnston. So they're shouting Sue for Cristiano Ronaldo. Not boos you can hear around the stadium. It is a sign of affection. He's offside here. James Corden and the After Hours crew will be back tonight for another nightly wrap-up of today's World Cup action. They're joined by the special guest, Anthony Anderson. That's on Fox at midnight, local. It's been another very enjoyable World Cup match to watch, Owen.
Yeah, one of the favourites. Has been terrific. Didn't play great in that first game against the Congo, but they responded, made some changes, played a bit quicker. They've got the firepower. Just got to put it together.
Renato Vega decided to take that away from his goalkeeper, Diogo Costa. That's lovely football by Portugal. Instigated at the outset by Conceição. The big difference between the two wingers, when you see the way Conceição operates down the right to Rafa Leão on the left, Leão's got that explosiveness and that speed to just push it past the fullback and go. Conceição has to be a lot more creative.
Do you know, he's a great player, but I just think he takes too many touches, so it makes it difficult for the strikers to time their runs. You see Bruno Fernandes, he does everything quickly because he scanned before he's got a picture. Conceição's different, he wants to dribble, but I do think taking less touches, playing a bit quicker, pass and move. That's why they were so effective, Portugal, in that first half.
Bernardo Silva finds Rafa Leão. On it goes to Trincão and then Ronaldo, but he couldn't quite get a hold of that. 4 minutes left. Let me ask you a question, right? Is it wise, based on the fact that Portugal have had this game in the bag for a long time, that Cristiano Ronaldo is still out there, based on the fact he's 41, based on the fact they've got Colombia in the final match, which is going to be the Group K decider, we think, and this is a tournament now with an extra round, the round of 32 before 16, quarterfinals, etc. Hang on, hold that thought. Here's Semedo. Ronaldo's in the middle, it didn't get there. Leão's coming onto it, and there is goal number 5.
Let's go, Leo. Let's go, Leo.
Well, it wasn't the hat-trick goal for Cristiano Ronaldo, but it is a first ever World Cup goal for AC Milan's Rafa Leão.
What a brilliant finish. He's a fantastic player, he really is. Has a huge impact. Absolutely whips that into the top left. Fabulous finish. Yeah, they got players that obviously, I thought Bruno Fernandes played that ball in behind for the cross for Semedo.
He's had some day, Roberto Martinez, and it might just be a Houston rocket from Rafa Leão to finish the scoring today.
Go home.
Absolutely brilliant.
Uzbekistan.
Do you know who was the original rocket in Houston?
Roger Clemens.
There we go.
Still lives in the city, I'm told.
What a brilliant player.
Yeah. I would think he's got quite a significantly sized house. What a picture. So 5-0. And the kind of result and performance to really get your World Cup off and running if you're among the favourites. Everything that Portugal needed to do today, they've done. Every question that Portugal needed to answer, they've answered emphatically.
Yeah, brilliant performance. 5 goals, clean sheet. So much more urgency, spacing, everything about it was They played like one of the favourites today.
+5, the goal difference, 4 points, a point better from Colombia, who played DR Congo. Just back to that question, is it wise that he's still out there, based on the fact that if they are going to win the World Cup, they want him fresh for the final? Should he still be out there?
I think it's in 4 days' time, Fletch. I think he'll be all right. He's one of the best professionals ever. You know, he's in incredible condition. He does everything right. Sleep, diet. He'll be fine. 4 days is plenty.
Here's Semedo. Maybe there's another one. Clipped in towards Ronaldo. Couldn't reach it.
I don't think he's got that 40-inch vertical anymore. Bit high from Semedo.
He would have needed to be Victor Wembanyama to get underneath that one. Conceição. Uzbekistan getting bodies around the ball. Given away though to Bernardo Silva. Rafa Leao, little touch by Nuno Mendes. They still want more. Trincao just sold Rafa Leao a wee bit short there.
He's been class Leao since he's come on, hasn't he? Played quicker.
But he was in the first game, Owen, as well.
Yeah, he was. On this right-hand side, Conceição's taken loads of touches, but Leao's played quite quick, 1 and 2.
He's got the confidence when he's on the ball that he's bigger and stronger and faster than you are.
I'm pretty sure confidence is not an issue for Leao.
There's some defending for Ruben Diaz to do. Alijonov was trying to make room for the shot.
Don't let him score. Don't let him score. Don't let him score.
They'd love some kind of consolation here. Here's Shukarov. Ronaldo's won it back. To 5 minutes of additional time. It's going to be a free kick to Uzbekistan. Based on what you've seen today, because obviously there were a lot of questions and lots of doubts after seeing Portugal play DR Congo. Now you've seen them play like this today, as we see the Leao finish into the top corner. What are your overall thoughts on how far they can go in the competition?
Well, look, I mean, first of all, you have to say, great performance. But it is against Uzbekistan. They didn't play great against DR Congo, but they were actually, I thought they played brilliant.
Diogo Costa's got that.
I think
Gianov and Esenov, by the way.
Sorry for that. I think when they play with this urgency and a bit quicker, they can be one of the best teams in the World Cup.
That's good from Semedo. Really good from Semedo.
He played well actually in the first game when he came on. It's all about getting the personnel right, depending on what the game is. Against Uzbekistan, it doesn't matter as much because they're so dominant. Against Colombia, it's different.
What a pass that is to Rafa Leao. He's hacked down, free kick to Portugal.
I mean, what a brilliant finish from Rafael Leao, coming in off that left-hand side.
There's another one, maybe, just wide. Well, they almost finished off the game in style. And Trincao, so close.
That's a good ball from Cristiano Ronaldo. Mendes into Trincao. When they move it quickly, Portugal, they're exceptional.
Into the final 2 minutes. The Portugal fans inside this stadium have thoroughly enjoyed a stadium that continues to provide goals. Lots and lots of them. A World Cup that continues to provide goals. Leao not too happy with the attentions over there of Gianov.
That's probably the only way to stop Rafael Leao's pull his shirt. Technically, he's got size, he's got skill, speed.
Moving towards the final minute. Can they conjure up one more opportunity? Tough day from Fabio Cannavaro, who you've just seen. His team have really struggled to keep this Portugal team out. Conceição's onside. Ronaldo's waiting in the middle. Conceição to the byline, delivers it through. Well, Semedo was the nearest to it. Ronaldo's then committed the foul and just left his foot in. And Uzbekistan are going to get the free kick, but they were so close again to another one. I mean, on another day, they might have had 8 or 9 here, Portugal. Leao's flick to Mendes, here they go. Ronaldo waits, Ronaldo's onto it, that was his moment. The entire stadium held its breath, he would have been offside.
Yeah, he was off. It probably needed a cutback. He was just off Cristiano. Can't fault his teammates for trying though, can you?
No, you can't. No, you can't. And that's it, the full-time whistle. And an emphatic 5-0 win for Portugal. Cristiano Ronaldo has arrived at the party. 2 goals today, making him the all-time leading scorer for Portugal in World Cup finals. Nuno Mendes with a free kick, Rafael Leao with a rocket, own goal from Kusanov. And Portugal, Rebecca, are off and running here in 2026.
Thanks to Darren and Owen. So Portugal pick up their first victory of this summer, which puts them at 4 points from 2 matches. Colombia and DR Congo meet later today. You will have just caught Cristiano Ronaldo's message to the camera. He said it twice. I'm back. I'm back. Statements are being made all over the World Cup. Alexi Lalas, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Thierry Henry, big smiles all around. They said he was going to score today. He did. Zlatan, your reaction to his goals, his performance, and his message?
It was a game to score. It was a game for Portugal to score a lot of goals. And his message, I thought he never left. I don't know why he says I'm back.
Thierry?
Oh, the same way. We all here talked about how he's going to score today, how it was going to be an easy game for them against Uzbekistan, how they need to serve him, how they need to run in behind and make it happen. It's again, a normal day at the office, and now all the Avengers are together.
It is a normal day at the office for these players, but Lex, for them all to be doing it at the same time, have we ever seen anything quite like this?
I mean, there's something in the water. Something's happening here with this World Cup. I love the fact that they are all rising to the occasion. It was interesting to see Cristiano Ronaldo immediately turn to the camera. Again, in this whole compare and contrast with others, I mean, he's a very, very different major star than Messi, but he knows where the camera is. He understands the things that he does, the things that he says resonate, and it means that he hears everything. He hears it all. Now, sometimes that's good in terms of motivation, but he recognizes that he is a performer, and he came out and he performed. Now, Thierry and I were talking a little earlier about perspective, which is in order. This moment is a moment for celebration, but also some perspective in terms of who they played and who they beat up on today. That Roberto Martinez is going to have to find the proper balance of recognizing how important this was for him and for his team, but also recognizing that it gets much, much more difficult going forward.
Something in that American water, clearly. Zlatan, they did everything that you wanted them to do, didn't they, today?
Yeah, they got their goals. One of the Avengers got his goals. I'm also happy for Rafael Leao. He got a goal. For me, he's one of the best also when he's performing like this. So it's good for the confidence, and he got a good result here. But at the same time, don't get overconfident, because next game is going to be much tougher than the one today.
Cristiano Ronaldo surpassing Eusebio as Portugal's top scorer at the World Cup. Eusebio had 9 goals in one World Cup in 1966. Cristiano Ronaldo, as he takes the applause from around the stadium, sitting on 10 World Cup goals after 2 today, making history. Served as a decoy on one of their goals, but Ronaldo also got 2 of his own to become the first player to score in 6 World Cups. Portugal had plenty of support back home. They were in full celebration mode at this watch party in Lisbon. The Portuguese boosting their chances now of advancing from Group K. So the scene shifts to Boston for a Group L showdown. England and Ghana both victorious in their opening games. If there is a winner in this one, that team will be off to the round of 32. Harry Kane and England hoping to build on their 4-2 victory over Croatia last time out. We're going to start getting you ready for this one. Plus, we'll bring you the highlights of Portugal's win when we come back. Stay with us.
3-1 again.
Running a little behind today, huh? You want me to get back there and start pulling some teeth?
Waiting rooms. They can be tough for young homeowners turning into their parents.
What are you here for today?
Just the cleaning.
Just the cleaning? In and out. Easy peasy. Impacted tooth over here.
Easy
I don't know if you can see it, but...
All right, let's just sit quietly and wait for our appointment.
Gotcha. I'm what they call a grinder. Yeah.
Progressive can't save you from becoming your parents, but we can save you money when you bundle home and auto with us.
I have abnormally large tonsils.
No
bueno. No bueno. Yes, Kinder Bueno.
I don't know.
It is a simple chocolate, wafer, hazelnut. Yes, bueno.
Go all in and you could win $1 million.
You might think you're looking at Taco Bell's Cantina chicken menu, but they're all just extras in this commercial. The real star? Taco Bell's new jalapeno citrus salsa, the sauce with main character energy. New jalapeno citrus salsa, only on the Cantina menu.
You want it, yo. Mwah, guys, love. Love y'all so much, guys. Alright, guys. Oh, that's my ending, y'all. It was a good game, y'all. Yeah, it was a good game. So, let's see. What should I say? I'll go with some books, yo. Got up for the win, to never go away. Oh, I hope someday I'll make it all to me. You need a place. Can't find my feet. Ease and love. Not at all. Oh, Skinny bone. That was a small goal. Man. It's time to end it.